Does G Booster, is it G Booster that goes through like any effect on the
Yeah,
opponent's Pokemon?
G Booster
like,
ignores
not
all
affecting
effects as well.
Yeah.
So
it's like always going to be a KO essentially.
except
Wait,
for Crystal Wall Black Kyrium.
that's true. I was also thinking though, because is that an effect on the Pokemon?
Yes.
So
It can hit through Kling Klang. It can hit through weaknesses or resistance.
So for example,
it can hit through Eviolite.
adds 20 HP to Plasma, right? So if you have like a Plasma EX.
Oh no, it does not ignore a health buff. Like it'll do 200 damage, but you're still over 200 HP.
Okay, so it's not like going through the effect of that and being like, nope, when I attack you, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it goes through anything like damage reduction or damage negation effects. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So I'm guessing Sam's going to choose to go first here.
What if they had like a Silver Mirror?
Yeah, it'll go through Silver Mirror. Yeah. Go through Silver Mirror, it'll go through Kling Klang's little thing. Little thing. Kling Klang, unfortunately, is still not going to be any good, I feel. Especially with the potential rise of Raybor.
That's what I used to way back in the day.
Well, I mean, everybody's playing some kind of fire Pokemon in a lot of their decks to deal with Virizion Genesect, so that just puts Kling Klang at a big disadvantage as a side effect.
Yeah.
Tropical Beach again. Wow, Sam just nailed it on his first turn. He definitely runs at least two. I saw another one last game. But in case you guys are wondering, he could have easily got that Tropical Beach with that level ball, or with this computer search. The level ball for Jirachi for Skyla into the Tropical Beach is possible. Computer search, of course, also possible to get him a card.
Oh, did he forget to level ball?
Huh? No, he level ball for the Magnemite, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought he played it right before the computer search.
Thinking about the beach, gonna go for the beach. So he probably computer searched to thin down his hand and draw more cards. I'm guessing he went for a rare candy. Can't be 100% certain. Maybe a draw supporter. He's got quite a few cards in his hands right now. 7 to be exact.
Yeah.
So Kyle gets at least one turn here without Trainer Lock, but anything goes with Play-Doh, and the next turn he might be Trainer Locked, so he needs to have a plan. But yeah, I think it's hard. It's hard. This is one of the hardest matchups for any Gothitelle deck, is because of that Red Signal ability. The only other thing that I can think of that does something similar would be Ninetales Bright Look. Okay, he's going to Skylift for the badge here. He's going to go for a first turn Emerald Slash, maybe? Chorus Machine, calling it as it comes down.
Wow. If he puts down a Deoxys, I'll just be like, yeah, woo!
Oh my gosh, if he gets a Deoxys, that would be just unfair.
Yeah, that'd be
unfair
crazy.
Starts.
Ultra Ball in hand.
Well, I don't know if he has enough cards. Okay.
Yeah,
he still needs a regular energy and a way to get a Deoxy. If he had a Deoxy, he probably would have benched it by now. I think he's got 3 or 4. He does have 4 cards in his hand.
Oh.
Bicycle, okay. That gets him another card. 1 card. That was an energy, though, I think. No, that was a Pokemon, darn. So he's missing the energy for a first turn Emerald Slash.
Oh, no.
So he's going to have the beach, yep.
At least you remember the beach.
On your first turn, you tend to remember the beach. It's later turns that you kind of forget that the beach exists. It's just like the start of the summer. When the summer starts, you can like, let's go to the beach, right? But over the course of the summer, you're kind of like, I'm bored. What do you want to do? I don't know. We forget about the beach.
Yeah.
Good analogy, Murray. Woo!
Also, because it gets too cold in Vancouver, and then you're like, forget about the beach.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the Vancouver issue overall, right? So Skylos for the candy, so we know he didn't get the candy last time.
Did he Jirachi for the Skylar?
Maybe. Jirachi's so pretty. I'm so glad I kept a copy of Jirachi. Jirachi is an easy one-off into a lot of decks now.
Yeah.
Jirachi for Skyla gets the dual brain up and ends with his second supporter per turn now. Activate dual brain. Shouldn't it be tri-brain? Like Magnezone should have like 3 brains?
No, Magnezone's just ginormous. Just as the 2 magnets.
But it used to be Magneton, which is 3 of them, right? So wouldn't it have 3 brains?
Made Magnemite, Magneton, and then Magnezone. I think they just like congeals into 3. So yeah, you'd think there'd be 3 brains. Maybe the third one's for something else.
Maybe they melted the third one and recycled it for materials.
Maybe they just
is the puppy there? You're petting.
Yes, he's trying to get the cat. He likes to put his mouth around the cat's head and just like walk around like that. It's like
that's
really
very scary to look at, I imagine. Sometimes.
Kind of. But like he's really gentle, but he's just like, you know, the cat comes up covered in spit, and you're like, what happened? I know what happened. And the cat doesn't do anything. He just walks in and goes, don't do
the cat doesn't
that.
clean himself afterwards. Just like, oh, it's just spit, whatever.
Well, it's on his head. I get it. He just like leaves it. Eventually, I'm sure he grooms himself off, but. Yeah, he's such a, like, he just runs away from the dog a little bit, like, kind of just jogs away, and then, whatever, weird cat. Yeah.
So here comes Emerald Slash.
Finally gonna get our 50 damage.
We need to see him drop 3 Deoxys now to knock out.
Yeah.
Probably
or
not gonna. Laser Verbank, yeah, Laser Verbank would be kind of cool. And we really don't know how many trainers Kyle has because he didn't really get a chance to play too many.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the one thing about locking your opponent, right? That you just don't know what they're gonna necessarily have.
Well, you can assume that you're making life very miserable for them. I love playing Gothitelle. I like lock and control decks. If I was playing Magic, I'll be a blue player, and people would hate me. Counterspell, counterspell.
Yep, I played a black deck at one point, and I was versing a blue one, and yeah, that was an issue. I was like, yeah, it's fun. I was like killing stuff, cool. And I was up to like 30 life because for some reason my black deck just had like a lot of regeneration.
Like a vampire stuff? Okay.
Yeah, it was vampires, yeah, back in Zendikar. And yeah, then my opponent was just like, I have like 40 life, you have like 10. I'm like, what?
Who? When?
I was like, what just happened?
I like playing control decks. I like the mana burn, the red mana burn decks, usually because they're so simple and so fast. I had a really fun deck, a Soul Sister deck that was like infinite life gain, so much life gain, and then a creature that like it was a 2/2 creature, but every time I gained life, it gains +1/+1, and so like I constantly gained life, and it constantly got pumped, and it's like third turn I got like a 9/9 creature on the field. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna attack with him. Good luck. Kyle's having some hard choices right here. He's gonna Emerald Slash. He's thinking about beaching, which means he probably doesn't have a supporter in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna Emerald Slash because he wants to get that acceleration going on. I mean, if he needed to beach, I wouldn't blame him for beaching because he gets pretty much at least 2 Emerald Slashes off, I would assume. But I think he probably wants to do Emerald Slash more than not. Gothitelle is now on the field. You know, one of the things, the fact that the rule change supports setup decks and evolution decks a little bit more helps negate the lasers a little bit because you can evolve and remove poison through evolution.
Yeah.
So that definitely helps a little bit. Kind of nerfs the laser a little bit too.
Yeah, there was a lovable and a Skyla, and then in second supporter, man, 2 supporters. That's just someone's being greedy. Yeah,
it's so nice. You Skyla for something you need, and then you play your actual supporter to draw cards and see like if you get lucky with a lot of things.
Yeah, with Beach and Dual Brains, how does he ever not draw what he wants? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like he's got every card he wants.
Yeah, but he's getting set up now, and we see that there is 1 plasma energy down on Kyle's side, which means he's got 3 more left for red signals. So it's going to throw down 80 from that Gyro Ball, puts back up that Gothitelle using Gyro Ball, and Kyle needs to make a swap. He's probably going to put up the Genesect with the energy so that he can just knock out that Gothitelle. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Sam just needs to hit another rare candy Gothitelle in order to keep up the pressure.
There's that one Deoxys.
The 1 or 2 Deoxys that he has.
Yeah, because if he hits for 100, I suppose he should put 20 on the Gothitelle then, right? Because then obviously he'll be bringing up that Gothitelle.
Yeah, the fact that he's playing down the Deoxys, he's probably planning ahead for that for sure. Did he beach? No, he junipered.
No. No, I'm good. Just getting into it.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Well, I mean, if he had no energy, then he would have to beach, right?
Yeah.
And did he whiff, or did he have energy? Can't imagine him whiffing. Although I do know Virizion Genesect decks tend to play like maybe 12, 11 energies in their deck, so it's not that much around. They play the super rods to get those energies back into their deck. Oh, he's gonna have to optional red signal, but I'm guessing he's gonna decline to red signal with this.
I think that's probably what he's thinking. He's like, should I?
Well, I mean, oh, he's okay. Interesting. Huh. Pulls up the Magnezone. Does he have Verbank Laser? If he has Verbank Laser, he can knock it out. But no, it looks like he's just gonna go for 110. 110 and 20 on the Goth.
Does it have 130 or 140 base?
Oh, he's gonna put 10 on the Goth. Okay, I'm pretty sure Magnezone has 140, if I remember correctly.
Just about to say too, I'm surprised he didn't put it on the other Gothitelle, Gothita, just because he knows Sam runs max potion.
Yeah. Oh, Scrapper comes down. That doesn't really help him too much. I think he's just emptying out his hand for the heck of it. Yeah. So 2 plasma energies played for Kyle. One kind of reluctantly, one to try to go YOLO for that first turn. Emerald Slash didn't quite get there. 2 more left, and however many Shadow Triads he's willing to spend on the plasma energies as well. There is damage on this Magnezone that, you know, if Kyle gets another red signal, he can't get rid of that one. Oh, is he? Oh, Sam, you take backs. What take backs? He benched that Magnemite, and then they're like, can I take this back and ball it away? And then he takes back the take back. It is just a friendly tournament, so I mean there was pretty good prizes on the line here, like boxes and stuff like that of cards, but you know, Kyle's a nice guy, so. Oh, that extra bench space is actually going to go to use here. The Oxy and the Duskull coming down. So that'll allow him to do 90, and then if he gets a Dusknoir, he can just knock out a Pokemon of his choice. So he's going to throw down 90 damage, and is going to get... yeah, he's going to try to get set up his Dusknoir here. It'll be interesting to see a Dusknoir in Genesect Virizion. Because Genesect hitting for 100 tends to overswing ever so gently every now and then every other time it seems to underswing just by 1 or 2. Being able to manipulate that damage a little bit would be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Then again, you know, you can always just go for the G booster and say, "What's up?"
Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought G booster, but when I first saw it, I was like, I don't know, is this going to be really that good? Yeah, it's not good.
G booster's good.
I was like, who wants to use that as their ace spec, you know? And
oh like, yeah, the only problem is that G booster means that you can't run computer search, you can't run dowsing machine. It does become a bit of a pain, but consistency is in the deck already, so why not? It's built in with the Virizion, so.
My camera's bumping a bit. The dog and the cat are deciding to run around right around this table.
You got a tripod set up, right, for the camera?
Yeah, so they keep bumping it.
What did you end up recording with? Did you use your webcam to record these games?
No, it was the webcam with the tripod, yeah.
Okay. Sam's deck's getting really thin again. And he hasn't taken any prizes yet either, so it's going to be troublesome. I mean, look how big his discard is basically most of his deck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has no secondary attacker being set up yet either, so he's actually in trouble because there's no way he can actually get a secondary attacker set up until that Magnezone dies, which means that there's going to be 2 turns where he can't really do an attack. Or 3 turns even, because he can't have to place the energy. So Sam's in a rough spot. Even though he looks really strong with that Gothitelle right now, he is in a pretty rough spot because he can't get a secondary attacker set up for quite some time. Emerald Slash coming down, and Kyle's just going to build up some more energies on the field for him. Sam has to save those ends for later on. He can't play them right now. He's got to save those so that he can actually fill up his deck again. It's one of those tricks that you pick up. Is like you can use those ends late game so that they will stay. Oh, so rough. He's gonna play
this. Is his 4th end?
I don't know. He's played quite a few though. That's for sure. Yeah. Because what happens is that when you play N, you shuffle your hand and draw back cards equal to the number of prize cards you have left. So right now he's going to draw 6. But if he's been taking prizes, getting knockouts, he'll draw fewer cards, which means he can dump a huge hand back into the deck and draw, say, 2 cards back out of it and buy him a couple more turns to finish the game without decking out and losing that way. But Sam basically, like a nil effect. I mean, there's only 3 or 4 cards in his deck.
With Durant back in the day.
Yeah. There's only 3 or 4 cards he didn't know.
Sorry?
There's only 3 or 4 cards that he didn't see in his deck. So playing that end, I don't know what he was trying to go for. Rare Candy Goth, sure, why not? I think he was going for the Candy Dust Snore more than anything. He's going to do the knockout this time using the Gyro Ball. Gets 2 prizes. Hopefully one of them is a Dust Snore. I think he is running just 101 or 111 Dust Snore. So it's very likely that those cards will be prized over time. Genesect comes out, and Sam's not afraid of losing his Gothitelle because he has the second one set up. And in fact, he prefers if he loses Gothitelle so he can actually get a friggin' Magnemite set up. Again.
Yeah, because that's what I was just saying. I was like, yeah, it's going to be kind of tough with the 110 on there.
I think he still has a rare not a rare candy, a super rod left, so he can still get back some more cards into his deck and get back those Magnezone elements in order to build another one. Kyle's in a rough spot. Red signal! Pulls up the Dust Skull, okay. Seems legit.
Yeah, if I recall, I think it went to time right around here, and Sam was turn 0.
Okay, so
yeah,
Sam is leading though right now.
Yeah, and then this is turn 1, I believe, right here. Yeah.
It's gonna take a prize there. Get rid of Sam's ability to take other prizes. So that was the 3rd plasma energy for Kyle. So he's got 1 more if it's not prized. Sam's time's just got called right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, in the audio. So this is turn 0 for Sam. At the end of turn 3, we see who has taken more prizes.
Yeah, I knew it was on Sam's turn somewhere around there. Yeah, oh, that's rough. I almost want to see another max potion just off of there. It's like seeing all that damage.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that Magnezone is just 1 damage away from dying right now.
Yeah.
Sam.
And even if he uses. Oh, I guess I was going to say even if he used Dust Noir, but I think that's why Cal took away that Dust Skull, just in case, so that he couldn't just take the KO on that Genesect for the 2 prizes. Because I'm sure they were realizing they're getting closer to time even before it's called.
Yeah. No, it was a very smart move there by Kyle because Sam needed that Dust Noir to come up so that he can get another KO and basically put the game out of reach for Kyle. Because every KO that Sam takes, he gets 2 prizes, whereas because he's killing those EXs, whereas Kyle's just knocking out normal Pokemon, so he's only getting 1 prize a time. So if Sam gets a 4 prize lead, even with the extra 3 turns, Kyle's not going to be able to catch up. There's just no way. But as it stands right now, Kyle's sitting at 5 prizes, Sam's sitting at 4, and it doesn't look like Sam's going to have a chance to take back another prize. If the prize count are tied after 3 turns, Kyle will, people will just keep playing until somebody else takes a prize, and Kyle is in a much better position to take a prize than Sam is at this moment, seeing how Sam, after he loses that Magnezone, is going to have no attackers.
Yeah.
And that's just really rough. And Sam's going, I guess I have to gamble. What are you gonna have to gamble on, Sam?
I think it's because, yeah, he tried to count the number of cards in his deck and everything like that, and he couldn't remember, I think, if this one specific card he was looking for was in his prizes or
I think I think it's the potion, the normal potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking for that normal potion, because if he can heal that Magnezone, then he gets another attack with it.
Yeah. And so watch. Oh,
Juniper!
7 cards.
Really?
Yep.
Leaves 1 card behind? No?
Nope. That's why he had to.
Does he have another rod then? Is he looking for a second rod? I don't understand. Or another N?
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I was watching this. I was like,
he's either looking for an N or a rod, right? Because
he said too. He's like, I think I miscalculated. Because if I recall, that's what he said.
Oh, Sam.
No, he's turn 2 right now, so he actually doesn't need to draw a card. No, because he's turn 2. So Kyle will end on turn 3.
Oh, okay.
He pretty much, if he can like stop.
But then he would still okay.
That's why essentially I think he was looking for that potion so that he couldn't take the prize with the 28 hit points, right? But obviously, it doesn't even matter. He's gonna. Oh, he's taking Jirachi for 3 prizes.
Oh wow! With the last red signal as well. There's the potion. Nope, is there?
There's the Dust Noir.
Dust Noir, and there's an N in there.
Yeah.
He was hoping for an N, I think, maybe as well. Yeah.
All
right.
Supporters, yeah.
All right, so Kyle takes it with the second game there. Pretty good game.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. That was quite a long one. I might have to separate this to a couple episodes, but we will be back with another game from the same tournament, and then might go for games from other tournaments. Who knows? Thanks for joining, Julia, and we'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.